On Sunday, we have this explosive celebration. Jesus is entering into Jerusalem in a very fashionable way. And there is loud activity and energy. The Son of Man is taking the stage. Then on Monday, he goes into the temple and he cleanses it. And he doesn't do it quietly. He's not gently trying to, escort people out of the house of God. No, he comes in and he flips tables. He makes a commotion. He is letting people know he's here to cleanse and reestablish the house of God. The house of God is not to be a den of thieves. It's supposed to be a house of prayer. Not only is he doing that for the physical building, but he's also inviting us to enter into this process in our own hearts. He's coming to flip tables and clean house in our own hearts. Then on Tuesday, he goes to the Mount of Olives and has the Olive Discourse where he is teaching on the end times and the age to come. It's very heavy, very interesting, very mysterious theology Jesus is presenting here. And there is this momentous energy that's building. And then we get to Wednesday, and the Gospels have nothing to say about Wednesday. It is known in the world as Wednesday, the day of silence, Silent Wednesday. It's so funny because it's like, God, how did we get here? Like, all of this energy and all this momentum and all of these things happening and taking place. Now all of a sudden, nothing. There's nothing. And I think it's in that rattling that makes us super uncomfortable. We are used to this rhythm, and Jesus breaks the rhythm. He does this all the time in our lives, does he not? He's always breaking our rhythms so that I believe, so that we learn to pay attention, not to the rhythm and not to the hype and not to the energy, but we pay attention to him. And so Jesus breaks the rhythm and he goes silent. It's unsettling for sure. I think a lot of times when we're in our seasons of life walking with the Lord and we're in seasons of intensity, of energy, of momentum, whether good or bad, and all of a sudden silence happens and this stillness happens. It can be very unsettling, and I need you to know this. The Bible affirms this idea of God going silent, but his silence does not mean he's absent. Silence doesn't equal absence, and silence doesn't equal God not doing any work. He is doing work. He's active in our lives. There's some work that has to happen in silence and in stillness. And so my encouragement for you this morning is, do not rush through the silence. Do not rush through Silent Wednesday. Allow your faith and your trust in God to grow in this space. The silence won't last forever. But whatever you do, do not let silence pass you by. It's in the silence we see God in very special ways.